Hello everyone, and welcome back to another weekly energy reading. This will be for the upcoming week of August the 24th through August 30th, 2020. We are getting close to September. August is fast. It's fast moving. It's on its way out. So let's see what the new week's looking like for us. This week I'm doing the format of the pick a card. And it's basically take a look at the crystals in front of you and see which one is calling out to you the most. First, we have the lovely amethyst crystal. And we also have the beautiful Vanadanite crystal. And we also have the Labradorite crystal. Okay. All right. So if you need to pause this video to ask your higher self, your spirit guides to help you to choose the crystal that will lead you to the messages here beneath that you need the most for this coming week, please do. Take 2 really nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and see which crystal is calling out to you the most. Okay, let's start with the lovely amethyst crystal. The amethyst is a crystal that enhances, it opens and enhances our third eye chakra, okay? It promotes calm and peace and enhances the meditative state. It's a powerhouse crystal. It's used for many things, but mainly it is very calming and soothing for our energy. Helps to recharge us, helps to conserve our energy as well. All right, so let's see what the messages are here. All right, the Royal You. Interesting how the color purple is dominating in this card. This message is letting you know that you are a child of God. You are royal. We are all special beings. We are all one who have come here to share in this experience. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget that you are royal, that you are a child of God, a child of the universe. You are of greatness. Right. And the next message. You are entering a deeply emotional time in which you ponder the deeper spiritual questions of life. This is a time of self-discovery that deepens your connection to Mother Earth, your friends, and family. At times, your emotions may overflow, but this is a good thing, for these precious moments bring a great gift of healing. All right. And the tarot card is the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. This is usually a victorious meaning. So this week is very promising for you. You're going to have some victories. You're going to receive some information, some truth. Some truth will be revealed to you. This is also, because it's an ace, it tends to mean that there are some new beginnings that are presenting themselves to you. So look forward, go forward. Know that you are supported and you will be victorious. Okay? All right, that wraps up the amethyst. Those who chose the amethyst for this coming week. All right, so let's move on to Vanadanite. Vanadanite crystal is good for balancing the sacral chakra, and that's located just below the navel. It helps to release fears and insecurities and is protective in the psychic realms. And in the physical, it shields us from environmental hazards. Okay. All right, let's see what the messages are. Our spirit guides are letting us know about sacred reverence. This is reminding us that our hearts are sacred and we must guard the key to our hearts. Now, we should definitely share and be very loving and giving, but we need to be cautious of who we open up our hearts to, because not everything or everyone is in our best interest. So if you look at the way the light's coming down into the heart, we need to ask for guidance and make sure that we ask our guardian angels to help to guide us in the right direction and to assist us with our choices. And yes, we want to love everyone, but sometimes we have to love some people at a distance. Okay? So let's guard our hearts, but we can still be open to loving those that may not even be good for us, but we have to understand that some things are not good in our presence. We have to love at a distance. All right. And the next card, this is our next card. It says, if you want to experience a deeper level of love in your relationship, you must both consciously and willingly surrender to one another. Feel and honor the sacred within each other. Be vulnerable and give yourself up to love each and every moment. In doing so, you will unite in love. You will feel alive, reborn with each breath. One loving thought can create a world of infinite love. So we've got two messages of love here, where you want to give your love freely and openly, but, make sure that you guard yourself. You want to protect yourself, but at the same time, when you're wanting to experience that deeper level of love in a relationship, that you have to willingly surrender to one another and recognize the sacred within each other. It's really interesting how the Sacred Reverence card came out, and then this card also came out speaking to the sacredness. Okay? All right, so let's make sure that we keep sacred this love that we're sharing. And then the next card is the Ace of Wands. This is about new beginnings. This is about new knowledge. But when you look at the card of the Ace of Wands, you can see that there is, there are little sprouts coming out. It's new beginnings, new life. So for those of you going into this week, this message it's really very clear that it's about relationship and opening oneself up to relationship, but being careful, okay? Be willing, but also careful by asking God, your guardian angels, for assistance to help you to make proper decisions for your best good. Okay? All right. And that wraps up the Vanadanite. Let's move on to Labradorite. Okay, so Labradorite is one of my favorite crystals. It's linked with the third eye chakra, and it invites and ignites spiritual expansion. Okay? All right, so let's see what the messages are. Smoke and mirrors. Okay, so what glitters is not always gold. So I think that's what I'm trying to say. There could be some confusion this week. So when things are not clear, tread lightly. And when things are not clear, don't rush to a judgment. Okay? All right, let's see what our next card says. All right, so this is the next one. And it says, it is not a matter of containing your emotions. Rather, the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. Say what you feel. Be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way you do. Okay? All right. And our tarot cards. Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands generally is a fiery energy. This is a young at heart, energetic knight who's going forward into the situation. But he's also wearing some yellow there, which can also speak to a little bit of caution. So as you are riding into a situation, just take caution before you make your decisions. Because with the smoke and mirrors, with some of the confusion that may present itself this week, you want to make sure that you're making a good decision, the best decisions for you. Not just for a situation, but for you. How will this impact you? All right, everybody, that wraps it up for Labradorite. I hope that you have received the messages that you need going into this new week. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.